when I first started to be on self-improvement, I felt a little bit like a loner, a loser, something like that, because no one does that shit. That's really like when you first start to try to improve yourself in your life, you just notice that you start to be different to everyone else, all right? Until you realize that self-improvement is actually like a basic. It's actually like everyone should do that. Everyone should do that. You feel like shit. You feel like everyone like is different than you. You feel maybe you got bullied in school because of that. You're discriminated by your friends and your families. And then you just notice when you get to a certain point in self-improvement that this is just the basic. Like everyone should try to improve themselves and their lives. Because when you do that, you just become happier and happier and happier, and everything becomes better. And that's just some basic shit. You start to go to the gym, you start to just build the life that you want, you start to eat better food, to feel more energized, to live longer. You start to sleep, like you start to improve your sleep. You start to, I don't know, make better friends, have better relationships with your family, get a lot of money, travel the world, and you realize when you get to a certain point that self-improvement never stops. There's always more to go and get, and that's just like you should just start right now, because why not? That it's so exciting, because I know that every day I'm getting up, I'm getting closer to my goals, and I'm getting closer to the life that I want. And the last thing that I would want would be to wake up every single morning and just like not improve, just like stay in the same place, just like make my life worse, play video games, eat junk food, like not go to the gym, not really care about my relationships. That's the worst thing that I could do. Like most people are losers, alright? What I just said, that I would rather do self-improvement than the examples that I just gave. Not a lot of people are that worse, but a lot of people are just average, and what they do is they get up in the morning and they go to bed, and they're exactly the same people. That's what I'm scared of. Why? Because if you're average, I would assume that you're content with your life, and that's kind of a curse, because you don't know what's next. You don't know what potential you have. You don't know what you can get more in your life. You don't know how good your life can get, and you don't know what you're missing out on. So that's a nice thing, actually, to be ignorant, because you feel happy like that. But then you start to educate yourself, and you start to learn that there's a lot of things that we do, like what we eat, the supermarkets that we go, how we sleep, how school systems are fucked up, how everyone is like brain dead and brainwashed. You start to understand that, and you start to just like feel that you should just do something about it. You should just do something to change the world and open people's eyes. And you're not average anymore. It's actually kind of sad to be average, because it's really like being ignorant. You're just happy with where you are, and you don't try to learn more about the world. So that's just a quick message. I think I'm blessed and cursed in some way, because I've been really low. I've been feeling really low for a long time, and that gave me the motivation to continually learn and continually try to improve myself. And there's a lot of people that don't have that. They're just average, and I know a lot of these people actually like 99% of the people that are around me in my life that I know are average, and they never really went to a fucking dark place, and so they never felt the need to save themselves and improve themselves to a point that now it's just their lifestyle, and that they couldn't imagine live without that. That's just what makes them happy, and that just they understand that this is the best way to live. And when you're really on your shit on self-improvement, and you're really trying to become the best version of who you are, There's a lot of people will tell you that like you can never have fun, you're always trying to improve your diet, you're always trying to not drink alcohol and not take all these drugs and everything. That's false to a certain extent. Like you can be on your shit and still do these things. I don't want to do these things. Before I didn't want to like consume certain drugs because it made me feel bad, but right now I just learned, like I'm really on science. I learned a lot of scientific shit and like drugs, alcohol, like just like sleeping late and all of that. Like I just know what it does to your body, and that's completely disgusting. And what we eat, like McDonald's and shit like that, what it does to your brain and your body, and just like literally like your children that you're gonna have, it's completely like it's disgusting. Like I'm cursed in this way because I continually have to improve the things that I do. But I think that knowledge and wisdom is like best thing that you can get in your life. It's like there's nothing better than that, because you always feel like you're doing the right thing, you always feel like you're in the present moment, and you always feel like you're the guy that just learns things and that is doing everything that he can to save himself and others. And if you're on self-improvement and really a guy that does like that has been to a low place and that saved himself, like there's a good chance that you relate to what I'm saying right now. Like there's no better ways to live, you know, because that's the life of the guy that's trying to get knowledge. That's the life of non-ignorant people, all right? If you always try to improve yourself, you're everything but ignorant, right? So why would you get into self-improvement? The question is, why not? That's really the thing that you should ask yourself. I don't know a better way to live, right? I don't. So ask yourself this question and then do something about it.